What up, YouTube? It's your boy Professor Sticks, and I am back again with another Call of Duty Warzone video to help you rise above the average. Now, today, me and my teammates dropped into Verdansk, and we spectated a random trios team. We wanted to see what we could learn from other people's playstyles. What are some tips that we could take? What are some things we can do to improve our game? And let me tell you something, we learned a lot. But not a lot that you could actually improve your game, because man, it was shocking how some people played. So I'm gonna break down the gameplay. I'm gonna give you guys some advice, some tips, so hopefully you don't make the same mistakes some of these teams made. The team that ended up winning this match, I don't even understand how you could have fun playing the game like this. They didn't really do anything, but I'm not gonna ruin it for y'all guys. Make sure you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell for notifications so you can find your way back for more Call of Duty Warzone videos. And yo, Friday? Today? Yeah, because this video is gonna drop today on Friday. Damn, Cold Wars. I'm super excited. I can't wait to jump into the campaign. I can't wait to run some zombies, and I can't wait for the Warzone integration. We got more content coming out. So yo, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another Call of Duty video. Appreciate you guys, and let's jump right into the video. All right, so pretty much all I do is the same thing as I normally, as J God Savage do, drop right down, kill myself. But this time I have my team with me. I thought it would be interesting for us to just spectate the whole lobby and just see, what different play styles there are, what people are doing. So there you go, land on airport, traffic tower, and kill myself. So it looks like one of their teammates are already dead, and I'm pretty sure this is a random team because they're both separated. And so, one's on the other side of prison, you hear gunshots, and he's kind of crouch walking. In Warzone, you never really want to be crouch walking. It's not a good idea unless you're, trying to sneak up on somebody, or you want to, you don't want your position to be given away. You don't really want to be crouch walking. And so my teammate was watching blue. Somebody was on blue, and I think XU was trying to make his way over to Krog, but he wasn't. And so I'm confused. This guy's not plating up. He's got 3 plates. He's not plating up. He's kind of like, switching between guns. He hears footsteps, but he's just, chilling, waiting in a corner. And, when you're waiting in a corner, it's not going to be a good situation. So now they see the heli's going off. He's trying to spot a guy. He sees one guy. That guy's going to the buy, I guess. And he's just watching him. He's not getting into like a better position. He's not shooting him. He's not doing anything. He's just watching him. And so some people play passive. That's absolutely okay. And then some people want to go all out. They want to run and gun, and they want to get as much kills as they possibly can. And then he sees the guy. The guy's just standing there. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's just standing there. Drunken white boy. Okay, he probably was drunk. That's probably what it was. Probably was drunk. But that guy's literally just standing there. And now he doesn't thirst him. He doesn't push. He's kind of just chilling here. He's kind of just waiting. And so there, that guy takes off. And so I don't even know what's going on here. We don't know if the enemy team died or revived and took the heli, or his teammate picked him up. We literally don't know. And then we see one guy over there. He's looking at him, and he's just chilling. And it looks like his teammate is all the way in the basement of prison. And it looks like he's like trying to crush somebody, but so I'm literally flabbergasted. I have no idea what's going on. So now he's trying to take off. He's got his riot shield. He's got his LMG. And he still hasn't played it up. It's really shocking what's going on right now. So he's kind of chilling in the open. He doesn't really have good position. And I see a lot of people do this. Even my teammates sometimes will do this. They'll be chilling in the open. And so there he goes. Now he's getting shot. Now he's got to run. He finally decides to plate up or not. Okay, here we go. He finally decides to plate up. He's hanging behind this box, but then he pulls out his LMG, and it's just not a good situation. He's just kind of crouched behind. He can't see if the enemy's pushing him or not. He doesn't really have a good position. And then there you go. That guy just pre-aims him, and it's over. Sayonara, XU. Tragic white boy. These names are absolutely amazing. So Krog or whatever, Krog 1997, we're just gonna call him 97. He's just watching the door. His teammate just got thirsted. He doesn't even try to help him. He's just watching the door. So I'm pretty sure these guys are not using their mics. They're not giving each other comms. It's gotta be a random team. And so he pushes to the bottom of prison, and he's gonna make his way out. He's kind of lost here. And he's gonna make his way out. And I think this is good play because you got 8,000, you can revive your teammates, and you just gotta make it to the buy. The only issue that I have with this play is there's a team here and they have to push it now, so they're gonna have high ground. So as soon as he makes it out of here, he starts to look it up. He's trying to make his way across, and he just starts getting shot, and there goes him. Down goes Krog. And he doesn't even try to shoot back. He doesn't even try to shoot back. He doesn't try to defend himself. And there goes one enemy team. And so we're on to the next team. Okay, so these are Drunken White Boy, Killer White Boy, and Tragic White Boy. This is hilarious. So at least these guys have their loadouts a little better than the other team. They didn't even get their loadouts. They're kind of just shooting at the helicopter, and they're in the open. To be honest, I don't think that's a really good play. The helicopter's pretty far. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's just kind of emptying his clip to reload and I guess pick up more ammo. I think that's what he was doing. But anyways, now they got to make their way on foot in the open, and you never want to be separate from your team, even especially when you're in the open like this and you're making your way across open field. You see one of the teammates is at the little shack there. He's trying to put in the code, and he's making his way to these guys are making their way to the loadout. I would bait this loadout, especially if there's more than one. I would bait this loadout because you already have your loadout. Sometimes people are in a rush to get Ghost, and it's like, there's no rush to get Ghost when you're not gonna, when you're not guaranteed to win your gunfights, right? But it looks like there's only one box, so they grab their box. But look, gold is still all the way at the back. And so this guy's got an Uzi, and I think he dropped the kilo for a sniper, which is absolutely okay. That's a pretty decent loadout, especially with the HDR. So now they're gonna make their way over to, they're gonna push this recon. You see the enemy recon doing a recon, they're gonna push. But look how they push. They push in the open. So this guy starts shooting at the truck. They're able to get one cracked, but it looks like one dropped out and kills their teammate. And so they're on a bad position here. He's trying to snipe. He misses one shot. Look at his teammate. His teammate is all the way somewhere else. So they're completely split. And this guy gets absolutely lucky that he's able to kind of destroy that guy that pushed him in the open. But now his teammate's down. He's trying to shoot this guy. He's not reloading. And he's not plating up. And there we go. It's over. It's over. That's why you don't split up. That's why you don't split up. Work together with your teammates. If you already have your loadout, you already have plates, you got a little bit of money, why are you going to a bunker, splitting away from your team? And if you are going to go to a bunker, go together. Then go to the loadout together. And if you see an enemy recon, you want to push together. When you start pushing separately, that's when you put yourself in a bad situation and you end up getting downed. And honestly, so it was really eye-opening to spectate randoms because I really saw how some people think and how some people play. I suggest you guys try it out. You guys try it out, especially with your team. Whew, he got absolutely obliterated. In the gulag, especially if you have an SMG, you gotta move fast. And he looks like he was trying to throw his tactical, and before you know it, enemy was on him and he was done. And so here we got a duos trios. This guy's kind of just floating in the air. I think he might be waiting for his teammate. But to be honest, in this situation, you want to drop on your loadout as soon as possible, especially if it's a community loadout. You know that teams are going to be kind of camping it, looking for it. So his teammate ends up dying. Really what you want to do right now is cut the chute and go full throttle towards the loadout. Maybe pull it a little bit earlier just before you hit, so you can see if there's anybody there, like maybe land on the roof or something to kind of see. But if you float at this height, you're gonna get beamed. You never want to float at this height. You're just gonna get beamed, especially if there's some pretty decent shooters in the lobby. You're probably gonna die. So he's floating around the loadout. He's trying to see. He's pinging the area that like he wants to go there. But I mean, if you're gonna go there, just go. Just go. So I mean, look, he's gonna kind of float in the air, float in the air, float in the air. Then he's gonna drop. He already started getting shot at, so he's gonna float in the air. He's gonna grab his loadout. Then he's gonna do some shopping. He's looking for another gun. All right. So he got shot at. We heard the sniper shot, and now he's kind of just wandering in the open. There's no purpose. To me, you've got no plates, $2,000. You gotta hightail it out of here, especially if you heard somebody sniping at you. You gotta hightail it out of here. Go and get yourself some money and revive your team. There's a plate right there. He doesn't see it. You gotta go. What is he doing? You're not in a place where you can really protect yourself. So you gotta get moving. Whoever shot at you probably knew that you landed towards your loadout, so they're gonna try and push you. But here we are. We're in a building. He finally gets the plate. He plates up, and he's just kind of chilling. Guys, this is the time to move with a sense of urgency. There's a buy behind you. Okay, he sees the glint, and then he goes towards the glint, and boom. I'm gonna pause. You need to be aware of your surroundings. Number one thing, don't sit up in a shack that has no protection. To be aware, you just got sniped at, you just got shot at. Don't stand in one place for too long. If you've checked out an area for about 20 to 30 seconds, a minute max, and even a minute is way too long, get to stepping. Cut. You need to leave right away, because the enemy kind of knows where you are. They had a line of sight on you. They saw you drop down. Now they know where you're moving. And so he didn't even see this guy sniping at him. He didn't even see the glint. If he had saw the glint, he would have known, okay, I'm not going to go through the front door. I'm going to go through the back door. And he could have easily looted this area and probably been able to buy back his guy, because he just needed $2,000. But now it's over, and now we have a new team. All right, so now we've got a new team here. This guy's got 2 kills. These guys got a full team. They've got some money. He's slide canceling, so he might be a little bit better than the other guys that we were spectating. Let's see what they do. So they're kind of just chilling edge of zone. A lot of chilling on the edge of the zone. It's if you're looking for high kills, you kind of want to hold people out. Then yeah, chilling edge of zone, looking for teams that are just straggling, that are pushing with the zone. Easy kills. But if you're looking for wins, positioning is important. And so my guy Kingsman, he's got a recon. I haven't seen a recon in like 2 seasons. So he's doing a recon. It doesn't even really matter why. Like, I wouldn't do a recon at this point. You're at the edge of the circle. Anything that you mark, they're probably gonna move unless they're also camping. So, you know, there's just no point of having this recon up right now. You're wasting time. You're putting yourself in a bad situation. And so look, he pings a car, like he saw a car, but that car is gonna be gone. And so these guys really just, they're really just kind of making their way slowly towards zone. Okay, he sees a self-revive, and he's like, okay, let's make a beeline to the self-revive. And the thing is, they're kind of walking around aimlessly right now. They're looting kind of haphazardly. They don't really need to loot, but they're looting, whatever. But they're not really checking their surroundings. You know, they're kind of just going, just moving. And this train station, especially with so much high ground, with so much of the apartments here, where it's so easy to be able to get a sniper shot on, you definitely gotta have your awareness up. You gotta be looking at the rooftops. You gotta be looking at your corners, checking left and right. But there's another self-revive, and so he's gonna go grab it. There we go. Go get that self-revive, buddy. So these guys got a lot of money. They got $20,000. I would go to the buy and just quickly spend all of that. You know, buy UAVs, buy kill streaks, you know, cluster strikes that are really good for, you know, getting across open areas, because it just sends enemy teams running. Precisions are really good, especially for rooftops, if you know exactly where somebody's gonna be or where they are. This buy right here is a very hot buy. Again, it's in the open. You can get sniped from anywhere, from IHOP, from all these apartment buildings. If train station was still in play, you could get sniped from train station. So that's not one of the best buys, but they know nobody's behind them. They just cleared that area, so they should be good. He grabs the armor satchel. Okay, so right here, we can't pull up the enemy map, but right here, you pull up the advanced UAV. This is when you want everybody on your team to start marking where they see enemy teams. The rest of the circle does not, the inside of the circle doesn't really have many teams left, right? So you want to try and get position right now. And so these guys call 3 UAVs and they really don't do anything with it. They don't mark where enemy teams are. You're not going to really push. He calls another UAV. So that's 4 UAVs that they've called now, and they haven't really saved any information. They just pinged one area, and that's about it. So, and now he's gonna go back. He's gonna pick up money. What are these guys doing? Okay, so he gives him money, and now I guess he's gonna buy another UAV probably. So he bought another UAV. So they pulled 4 UAVs, didn't do anything with it, and then they bought a 5th UAV. No clusters, no precisions. Maybe their teammates have clusters and precisions already. I'm not sure. But yeah, if you're gonna buy UAVs, use them. That's $4,000. Gather information, keep information. So now they use another UAV. You already knew that there was a team there, so you know there was no reason to really, you know, call another UAV. And so now, you know, you have a team pulling up on the Bertha. They're trying to shoot at this team, but you're just in the open. Don't take a fight in the open. Okay, good. They left. Good. You never want to take a fight in the open. It's literally the worst thing you can do. And so now they got a pretty decent position. Looks like they're just gonna kind of stay in this building and just wait. And to be honest, there are different play styles, and I'm okay if you want to play in a building, kind of waiting, playing good position, holding people out. That's okay. But one thing I'm gonna let you know is that if you don't get into many gunfights, you're not gonna improve as a team or as an individual with your gun battles, with your recoil control, with your positioning. And so it's important to just, you know, get used to getting into gunfights. You know, this guy's got 2 kills. 2 kills, that's it. And again, like I said, this is pretty good position. They're gonna be able to hold teams out, teams that are coming in. They're going to be able to hold them out. See, there you go. Guys start hopping out. This is the time to start beaming them. And right, like again, good positioning. They're holding good positioning. And they're just going to kind of hold these guys out. Oh, those guys are getting destroyed by another team. And this is why you want to move with the gas early. Those guys were probably sitting in that building the entire time. They were probably sitting in that building the entire time, to the point where the gas forced them out of that building, and now they got to run for their lives. So now they got to rotate out. Hopefully nobody knows where they are, because, you know, they did just let off a bunch of shots with their snipers with no monolithic suppressor, so they're going to be on the mini map, but they should be fine. They should be fine. Let's see. All right, they're checking the buildings. They're gonna have to rotate to that IHOP, because they know there's a team to the right. Those guys were rotating in. Oh, there we go. Now they're seeing these guys. This guy's playing in the smoke, and this is why you don't want to push with the smoke, because you got the smoke on your back, and then you gotta fight these guys. And that guy just got smoked. Oh my gosh. And okay, so here we go. Now they're making their way across. Yo, okay, a good shot. See, that was a waste. He didn't need to throw his Semtex there, because he could have easily just killed that. And then there's a guy inside. Your teammate gets downed. You got to go help your teammate. Oh man, he's just staying on top. He's not even gonna help his teammate. They could have definitely helped their teammate there, but that's all right. But now they're in a pretty good position. They are going to have the last coverage in the entire final circle. So they should not lose this match. They shouldn't lose this match. And this is a good play right here. Going to the top, there's 3 guys left outside. There's 3 guys left. Well, it's 5 left, but there's 2 left. So there's 3 guys left, 3 teams. So yeah, it looks like it's a 2v1. And so you hear the guy on the other side, you see him, you gotta know that there's a guy right there. Use your mini map. There's a guy across, you saw him on the mini map. There's a guy right on the truck, and he didn't even look. He's not even looking there. Wow. But they've got great position. Okay, you see a guy on the right, and there we go. That guy's sniping at you. No, he's not sniping anymore. That guy's already down. So there's literally 1 guy left. You thirst that guy. It's 2v1. At this point, they've pretty much won. It's 2v1. You play aggression, push. Oh, and then his team gets down. And now there's 1 left. And he's very lucky that this guy had, I mean, that's a good stun right there. And then throws the Semtex, perfect. And then can just move up, and they get the win. Awesome. And there you have it. Man, they almost sold the victory there. I think they got really lucky with the zone, having the IHOP there. And this is why I say I think it's important to know that there are different play styles to winning. You don't have to be aggressive. You don't have to go for 10 plus, 15 plus kills to win. You can play a very slow, passive game and still get some W's. But the important thing when you're playing that slow passive game is to understand positioning. Don't be like the guys, you know, sitting on top of a building and then the zone forces them to rotate. Rotate early. Know your map. Know your surrounding. Know where, you know, there's coverage, where there's no coverage. And please, 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 don't lollygag. Don't lollygag. Patience is important. But you see what these guys were doing, or they're figuring out if they need to buy UAV, if they're looting on the edge of the circle. They got really lucky, because if there was a really good team, they would have been held out of the circle, and they definitely wouldn't have got this victory. And those guys had 3. That guy won 3 kills, and his other teammates probably had, you know, 2 or 3 kills, and they got the victory. And so you don't have to drop multiple kills to get the victory. All right, guys. Well, that was the first of spectating randoms. Hopefully, if you guys liked it, we'll do another one. Let me know in the comments down below, you know, what were you shocked by this? I'll tell you the honest truth. I'm shocked that a team could win and the highest kills they possibly have is like 3 or 4. You know, that is very, very, very shocking to me. But guys, without further ado, make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe. We are on the way to 100 subscribers, and I have you guys to thank for that. Appreciate you guys. And as always, make sure you drop into Verdansk and frag out. Peace.